Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another G.I. Joe Classified Series review with, as you can see, two Cobra Island Special Missions Cobra Island Cobra Vipers. Anyway, so this is the chosen one. Let's see if we can see some detail. Of course, we have the ring light reflecting all over the place, but it's all looking great. I mean, I'm reviewing this like many months after everybody else. I just do it for the fun because I mean, if I would be in a competition, I would be last by now. Anyway, yeah, we have this great artwork, which is a staple in the G.I. Joe Classified series. Like everybody has their own particular artwork, and this one is really good. You see like 3 Vipers here, well 4, you know, I mean it starts here and it goes over. Anyway, I would like to see the original artwork all spread, you know, like not just this part they take here. Maybe it's 4 different pictures photoshopped, or maybe the guy made like a whole scene full of Vipers, I don't know. Yeah, that's his specialties, and you can go check it. I mean, he's an Arabian knight. He fists like Fisto. He has 4 bullets and a boot, of course. Yeah, I don't know if they're like knight specialists or starry guys or just some Tunisian thing. Anyway, I'm just throwing stupid shit around. Yeah, let's get him open. Just yeah, you know the packaging. Let's get him out there. Boom. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, he comes with a decent amount of accessories, but the amount could be even more decent if they would use more of the space. It could be decent air instead of just air, you know. And you have this illustration with like a Cobra Terror drone or something like that, and something like could be like a Cobra Raven up there. I don't know. I don't even remember. I don't know if I'm saying the right names of the vehicles and sets. I love this, but I'm not like super like documented on everything. Anyway, let's just take him out here, out of his plastic prison. Come on, man, you're free. Oh, am I detecting some looseness out of the packaging? Yeah, his leg is a bit... Look, it gives a bit too easy. That's a bit of a shame after waiting for months and months and months and months and months. He likes to dance. He has the hip moves. Yeah, again, because of the... you know, the joint inside, because we can do this pull down thing, but this one, well, is my first super loose classified figure. The other one, well, is the second. The other one I had a kind of problem with was with my first copy of Storm Shadow. Is the only one I have opened so far. It is with the App Crunch is super loose, and this guy is super loose here on the hips. Yeah, as you can see, it's really like wiggly waggly. The rest seems to be okay or good, you know. Well, we check that in a moment. Let's just stand him there like just break the... yeah, now he can stand. Oh, come on, man. Anyway, this is going catastrophic. Come on, man, just stay there. He has the backpack. He has his kind of pistol, rifle, however it's called. His little neck piece, if he's a bit cold. You know what I mean? Yes, it's good because then you can add the goggles. With these two things, the el paliacate, I don't know how to call this kind of scarf, or just little cloth there made of plastic. You can have different configurations. If you have a bunch of Vipers, you know what I mean, and everybody knows what I mean. And another Duke, Baroness, Flint, everybody's. That's the official G.I. Joe classified pistol by now. A handgun, sidearm, I don't know what they call it. Because for me, it's in Spanish, it's pistola. But if you say pistol in English, it can be like a semi-automatic or something larger. I mean, I don't know all the jargon, the gun jargon. I love guns, you know. I mean, it's not like I don't love violence, but I like the designs and the tech specs and all of that. Anyway, it's like a guy's thing, you know. And let's take that out of the way. And let's check this guy. I'll open this one as well. Just give me a second. Well, there we have the accessories. He comes with this backpack, this gun, and you can yes, you can take the, how do you say, magazine out. It fits really, like, it really clicks there, click. It won't fall anyway. It was really tight, and it has like it clicks somewhere, anywhere. Anyway, here we have the Viper finally. Let's just go through him, through the articulation. The head is on a, I mean, the neck is on a ball joint going to the body, and the same, the head is on a ball swivel. But I think it's not like you can, well, it has a lot of movement. It can't really look more, I mean, he has this, like, you know, it can only go that much because his suit or body armor or whatever it's called is just up there, and it obstructs movement, like looking up. It's just not possible. The neck will always be like in that angle. Anyway, the visor, I mean, it's like Cobra Commander, you know. It looks really, it's not chrome, but it's metallic and shiny and all you need, I would say. I mean, almost there. It's not exactly as in the picture, but it's, yeah, I mean, the figure in the aesthetic department is really good. Here I have Cobra Commander. You can see it's like, let's say it's the same level of, it's the same finish, you know, this like metallic thing. It's not chrome, but it's almost there. Anyway, the arms have like, not like, but they have some kind of butterfly joints. I don't know if they have a lot of range. I mean, I haven't heated the figure. I just opened it here in front of you, and I don't want to force things too much. It has a bit of butterfly joint thing going on. The shoulders can go that high. It's not 90, I mean, it's kind of 90, but then the arm is, yeah, you know, it's also because of the shape of the arm, it's really curved. I don't know if it's because of the packaging, if I have to heat it to get it in a more straight position, maybe. Yeah, you have the bicep swivel, goes all the way around, no problems. You have a double jointed elbow, goes that far. I mean, now I have this armor on the armor. I mean, you can see with other reviews, you can take the hands out and you can take this thing, these hand armors, how do you call that? Yeah, the forearm protection here, you can also take it out. But I won't do it now on camera. We'll just, I mean, you can, I mean, there's a lot of reviews out there and everybody has done it. You don't need it from me at this point, I guess. I would gladly do it, but let's just continue, you know. the hands, it has an up and down swivel. It's the proper one for guns and knives and all of that. But this armor piece kind of gets in the way. Actually, I have to check if it's properly positioned. I'm not an expert on Vipers. I never had a Viper as a kid. I mean the original ones, and I never had the 375 Vipers from the early 2000s. Don't have any yet. Maybe I get some, yeah. But here it's like that. I guess it's supposed to be there, like in the lower part of the forearm, you know, facing down this red bit. Anyway, the other hand, it's oh no, it's inward and outward. Why do they do that? I don't know. I don't know if it's good for certain like gun holding positions, you know, like let's try this one. Like you have this here, and yeah, I don't know if it helps. It's really, I think it's just wrong, you know, to give them this in and out articulation. I mean, you can do things like this, you know, like, but no, I mean, it's not like super necessary. I think it's more important to be able to go up and down. So maybe this guy will hold his weapon here, and the other one, well, yeah, you know, if you want to make some photo, you just vary the positions of your troops. I still have to check if this, you know, like giving one hand a direction and the other one another direction, how it helps. I mean, it has this really crooked handle here, so maybe it helps somehow like this. But it's a very specific position, you know, it's not like, I want all my troops to be like that. Anyway, we're doing he surely has an ab crunch, but it won't bring nothing because of his plastic armor. And it's again one of those you cannot open it, which, I mean, I'm fine. I mean, yeah, you cannot make super complex positions with this thing here, but I mean, real people going to combat or war or whatever, they also wear some kind of body armor. Yeah, I'm not an expert, but yeah. Or you don't just go with a shirt with I mean, when it's about with guns and everything, you know, you need protection, and yeah, real soldiers don't have like the flexibility of a ninja going with firearms and protected against them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'm not an expert, and even I can understand the logic there. I mean, if you wear some kind of body armor, you lose some amount of movement. Yeah. Yes, I'm a bit sad that the legs are a bit this loose, you know, but he can do almost a full splits without having the gun in the holster. Of course, if I put the gun, maybe he loses a certain amount of range. It won't be huge because the gun goes really into the holster. He still has a decent amount of, I mean, it's better than many other figures from Hasbro. Yeah, but this is my loose Viper. All the loose hips. He has the upper, you know, the thigh swivel here. It turns. He has double jointed knees. It's good enough. Look, this is really happening the whole time. Anyway, and yeah, boot cut, perfectly placed, just on top of the boot. No one notices. It's there. It's useful and it's hidden. And the feet, they can go to the front, not that much. You will, maybe if you maneuver here, you can make this thing go on top of that, but that would be forcing the plastic a bit. I mean, normally it just stops there, but if you maneuver, maybe you can click it on top of that thing, but I mean, I wouldn't recommend it to do it often. Maybe if you do it once, you heat it, you put it in position, you take your photo or whatever, and you leave it and you bring it back, or just let it cool there, and maybe you gain that extra motion. I don't know if it's super worth it. The ankle pivot has a bit of a weird turn. It's not super straight, you know what I mean? But I think it's good enough. I don't know. I'm not an expert yet in putting my figures in all kind of positions. No pun intended. This butterfly, this side is much. I mean, it's much clearer. I mean, the movement is very like this and that, you know. And here is a bit like tight and doesn't go anywhere. Now the accessories. We have the goggles. They have no paint on them. You can of course leave it like that, or if you want to paint the glasses some color, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I think it's good enough like this. Normally you want to be careful not to overstretch this thing. I'm just doing it. I mean, I like my Viper like that, but I think this is also kind of a traditional look with the goggles on. Yeah, it's something to fiddle a bit with. Where is the exact, like, the perfect placement of the goggles? Now it seems that it's staying there. The backpack, it has this peg, it goes into that peg hole, logically, and it's there. And if you want to wear your little Sarah scarf here, I mean, it's too little to be a scarf, yeah? You just like, it's just like sartans, you know, you just clip it in, kind of like click. A bit. And this guy looks amazing. I mean, we didn't go over the aesthetics. There you have the Cobra logo on the chest. In my copy is like it all blended in. I mean, the lines of the, also in the buckle is a bit like, you know, like all splotched there. So in this copy of my Vipers is a bit like that paint detail didn't pass the test, let's just say it. But I'm happy I have the figure, you know, even if it has the loose hips. I mean, most of the time I'll just have them standing in the shelf aside with the Cobra leaders, you know, and now and then I will make some photos, of course, and that will be a pain in the ass when this guy is all shaky. But well, now he wants to fall down because of the extra weight of the backpack. Let me just get him in as, yeah, there he is. So I'll open the other one and then I'll make some comparisons. And so there you have them, the two Cobra Vipers out of the packaging. And well, I didn't put his thing on. I'm very happy to have them. I'm just a bit disappointed that in my two copies the hips are really wiggly waggly. They are totally loose. It's not a deal breaker for me, but I mean, especially I'm glad I paid retail. So I mean, if I would have paid like $100, or I don't know how much these were going for or are going for in the aftermarket, I would be super angry, you know, not with the person who sold me, but with, you know, Hasbro's quality control. I mean, yeah, figures should be, when they're new, they should be just, how to say, tight. I hope that sounds okay. I don't care anyway. So for a size comparison, here we have them next to the Baroness, and yeah, I already brought this other guy in. Let's take him out. Here we have them also next to Wendy. Let's put the Baroness at this side. I mean, Baroness is taller than Wendy. Scarlet, I know. but she looks like... I have the other Scarlet, I just haven't opened her yet. She looks better in camera now. I mean, I like her anyway, but she's much paler for my eyes than for the camera lens. And the other one, which I haven't opened yet, is just perfect, I would say. I don't know, maybe it's a taste thing, and I wasn't someone super complaining about Scarlet or something, because some people are really like, oh, it's terrible, whatever. The original release, I mean. Here we have them next to Cobra Commander. That should look really good, because they share like the visor thing. Look, this guy wants to fall down. I mean, they're back heavy because of those chunky backpacks, which are just a huge piece of plastic. That's looking good, right? Then we need to do this one, because troopers. We have the Cobra Trooper. Well, in this case, an infantry is the only one I have. Of course, I would like to have some trooper, or at least a bunch of this one. I mean, the trooper is just better because he comes with more weapons. And yeah, the colors are not exactly the same. I think trooper has black instead of this navy blue on the armor pieces. Anyway, it seems they are very similar in size, but I think the Viper is just a little bit higher, with helmet and everything, you know, both having their helmets on and all of that. We'll just leave this guy here. Then we bring the tartan. There he is, looking good. Also, the Viper seems to be a bit, just a little bit taller. Maybe they're very close, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, just it looks like it would be a couple of, like a millimeter taller. I mean, the Vipers. But this guy should be bringing the chaos in. Should be larger, yeah? Well, should be, I'm wrong. It seems the Vipers are also... No, I think Destro is a mini hint taller, and look, he's a bit more spread. I mean, he's standing with a bit more, yeah, in a bit more spread. Oh, come on. Yeah, stay there, man. Whatever I was saying, they're almost the same height anyway. But taking account that Destro is wearing no helmet, he's just, well, he has his mask thing. Yeah. And Storm Shadow, I've always had him in that position. They're very close. All of them are in a very close height. It's just, if someone is taller, is minimal. Let's just bring the Iron Centurion. He's taller. It's okay, he's a full armored guy, I mean. And it's from comic books. These ones are a bit more realistic, or I mean, quite more realistic, and this guy is all comic booky, and I love him. I mean, he looks amazing. Anyway, we have Rogue. It seems even Rogue is... No, the Viper is taller. I mean, Rogue has this huge chunk of hair. She's not looking straight, right? But, yeah, the Viper seems to be taller. It's good, it's okay. And here we have little Figma. She's much smaller, but so basically she could kick all of these guys' arses. I don't know if Storm Shadows, but the Vipers definitely. And everybody's standing here. But yeah, it's from another media. So anyway, I just wanted to put her in front of the camera again, because she's been hiding in the shadows for a while. Yeah, she's not quite in scale. Doesn't matter. It's an amazing figure. And yeah, that would be it. No, I still have this guy. I don't know, some people don't care about this Build-A-Figure Titus, but I really love this figure. I mean, I love the fact that the tiger head sculpt is, I mean, a tiger head, great. The head sculpt is great. He has this huge 4-cannon arm, and he has the here like Colossus thing going on. He has the golden arm. I mean, yeah, this is gold plastic, this is gold paint on top of this dark blue plastic. It's not the same gold, but you know, it's a Marvel Legends. Anyway, I love this figure. Just a bit sad that the torso is a bit, well, not a bit, it's, yeah, it has this little looseness, but you can keep it him or you here or there. It's just, luckily it's not a super terrible, I mean, it's not like a huge load of movement. I'm losing my English, people. Sorry. Yeah, the thing with Storm Shadow, he has this wiggly waggly, but funny, I mean, some people don't like this figure, and it's, he stands out so always. I mean, black and white, I mean, the white is a bit more like an ivory, maybe not as much as the movie one, but I really like this figure. He doesn't have a boot cut at all, but it, you know, he poses well. Maybe, yeah, he's a ninja, he should pose even better maybe, and I haven't experimented with boot cuts almost at all. I don't totally, they surely are great, but I haven't felt like, oh, without boot cut a figure is shit. I don't know. Great figure, people. I really like this guy, and yeah, I just don't understand why exactly some people don't like him or are angry. Of course, everybody wants a pure white Storm Shadow. Everybody has been making their icon ninjas, you know, customizing their own Storm Shadow with the white icons ninja, and it's great. But we would like to have our official classified all white classic but modernized Storm Shadow. Anyway, I've been talking for a lot now. Long review. It turned over long as always. It doesn't matter. Hope you're doing great. Leave a like, please. Subscribe. More is coming. I took a long break because I was busy with other stuff, and yeah, you know, the stuff that pays the bills, you know. And yeah, I'm back. I hope I'll be dropping at least a couple of videos before going on vacation, and maybe in vacation I'll drop something as well. I can promise, but let's see. Anyway, see you all around. Hope you're doing great. Take care, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.